platform like I mentioned before. And in this video, I'm gonna go over what recently I have set up in a process. The website is not done, but I can show you what I'm doing with it. And I'm gonna use more videos as I progress building this website, so you know what's entailed if you want to do it on your own without hiring a web designer or web developer. So first, you have to let me switch to my screen here. Okay, so first you have to register your domain name. You have to have that. Now, it depends what you decide to use. If you're using, let's say, a Squarespace or other platform or any other web hosting accounts, you can do both the domain registration and the web hosting in the same service. So let's say you decided to use Squarespace or Weebly or Wix or Webflow. So you go to those platforms and you register and you sign up for a service, and then they can give you the option to add a domain, to register your domain. So basically, most services, web design services and web hosting, they allow you to register the domain name. Usually, they have this a domain registrar service where you can embed where you can register your domain name, and then you start building your site. So I am using now your website services, the builder and the web hosting. First, I got the web hosting, and obviously they have the domain registrar. So I registered a domain, which is the George KC webservices.com, and because I intend to provide the website setup and email marketing for small services and or individuals who have a small service provider. And so now I am in the process of building the website, and there are so many ways. You can add your own templates. You can buy a templates, upload it to the website, and then you can edit it. Or you can use the website builder, and this is what I'm doing now, because I can use their templates, and they have Hostinger have the website builder service, where you can build your own website without using code, and you can add code to it if you want. So I'm using one of the templates, and I'm adding my text, and in the future I add my picture. So it's a process, and this is the first step in the process of establishing my own website, because you need content, you need text for your website, you might need pictures, and you need pages. You have to set it up. So a good way is to use an already established template from the website builder. And in the future, I can go over how to upload and edit your own template, because you can buy website templates from services like a Creative Market, themeforest.net, and from Template Monster. They have a lot of templates. You can obtain your own template, and you can upload it to the website and edit it. But I think this is more advanced than what I'm doing now. I've done it before, but you have to know how to edit the templates on your own computer using a code editor like Visual Studio Code, and then you have to know how to use the FTP server and the client setup to upload your files from your computer after you edit the website templates to the web hosting. That's where your website will reside. So in this video, so let me show you what I used with Hostinger. So first, I got to this point here. I got to Hostinger. Let me go to this. But Hostinger is well reputed, and I hear about them a lot, so I want to try them. So what I did, I got this. First, you go to the hosting, and you go to web hosting here, and it says for small to medium websites. So you click on this one, and the one I got is, let me see, I got this one. They have so many packages. It says choose your web hosting plan, and you can use this one. It's the cheapest, but it allows you to build one website only. So you have to be careful about this. It means you can attach one domain and that's it. You can't do anything else, And it's got some limitation if you look here, but these are not essential when you're new and you're starting new. And now I'm not talking about the e-commerce features. I'm just talking about a website for service providers where you wanna, it's like a profile website where you wanna show your, where you wanna showcase your services. It's not where you're adding e-commerce elements. When it comes to e-commerce, I mean, Hostinger have one. They have this. It says here e-commerce features, and you're able to add the products. I never used it. I never used any e-commerce website, but from what I hear, the best two are Squarespace if you have few products, and Shopify obviously if you have so many products. These are the best in a business. And WordPress too, they have a lot of plug-in, but that can be complicated for a beginner. You might need a web developer. So what I did first, I went to this one. This is the second option. It says premium, and it will allow you to host more than one website, which it says 100. Nobody will have 100, but you have options to host more than one. I didn't try the option where you can try because I don't need to. I'm working on one website now. And then it'll give you the options here, what you need. And from what I saw, like you have most of what you need, like as a beginner, or even if you are advanced, you got everything here, So, and if you need those options here, like the e-commerce, the payments methods, and you have to upgrade to this one. It will be a bit more expensive. It says most popular here, but myself, I'm not trying to sell on this specific. I'm just wanna set up a website for my service, the service I'm gonna be providing, which is web design and email marketing, and so I didn't need this one here. And and then you have managed WordPress. If you're interested in using WordPress is, you can install it in one click here. It says one-click WordPress installation, and you can read the other options. So that's it. So once I registered, it says add to cart. I registered with the Hostinger, and I got this. And then I registered. When you log in, they can ask you, if you have your own domain name from other services, you can point it to their DNS servers, or you can transfer to their service, but the transfer takes time. It's a bit involved. So what I did, I recommend that you buy a new domain, or you point your existing domain to the DNS of Hostinger or whatever web hosting you are using. So so the second step, after you register your domain and you already got your web hosting account, you get by email your login from the service. And now the second step you have to go through is establishing your website. So once you establish your website, either by uploading a template or using their own website builder, that's the final process. But it's going to be also in steps, because establishing a website, you need the content, you need the how to set it up, what template you want to use. But the website builder will help you. So this is what I'm going to show you now, the website builder I am using. So okay, so let's go this one here. Okay, so once I logged in my web hosting account with Hostinger, and you can have the option of how to build your website, either start a new one or edit one. So because I chose to use the website builder that comes with my account, I have this, this setup here, this dashboard, and then I selected the one of their templates. It's already done, but I have to add the text and the picture and everything, and I'm starting anew with it. So let me show you what I have here. So if you look, it's easy for somebody new or starting to set up their own website. You know, there are so many ways to set up your website. You can hire somebody, but it's gonna cost you, you know, a lot. If it depends like how customizable you want it and what options you want. A website, if you hire somebody, it can go from $1,000 to thousands of dollars, and it depends. Unless you go to services like the freelance services, they're cheaper, you know, but there's a lot of competition there. It's good for somebody who want to hire someone, but not for somebody who's selling the service. I mean, at least for me, I don't find it suitable for me. That's why I have my own channel and I'm building my own platform. And I want to help people before I provide the service, and I want to show you what I can do. And you might want to do it yourself. So this is why I'm trying to show you how it's done. This way, you select either to do it by yourself or hire somebody, you know. And so after selecting the website builder and you select on one of the templates will help you because you don't have to start from scratch. I mean, I myself, I'm not a graphic designer, I'm not a web designer. I am learning web development, and these are two separate things. You know, when people talk about web design and web designer, they think everything, you know, comes together, but that's something separate. Even though somebody can learn both services, web development and web design, but you can be a web designer without being a web developer, or vice versa. And the difference is, a web developer is the person who takes a design and use codes to put it together on a website, to establish the website using codes. This is a web developer. And the web designer is the person who designed the page and the colors and the boxes and everything. That's a web designer. But sometimes they obviously they overlap because they work together. And but you have to know the difference before you start hiring somebody, or if you want to start. So myself, I'm not good in design. I'm not a web designer. I'm not a graphic designer. So I have to rely on somebody else's design, and that's perfectly normal. You just get somebody's design, implement it, and the easiest way is to have a website builder like this one, where you just have to edit after you find the templates. So if you look on let me show you what I'm building now. So it says here, site setup checklist. I completed let's see. Okay, it used to say the number. So on the top, if you look, it says website builder, and here you can add elements. If you click on it, you can add sections, and but I already added the sections. And it says here pages and navigation. This is the navigation, and if you notice, when I hover over a section, it gets highlighted, and you see the boxes moving around, and you see here, like it says add section. I'm just hovering the mouse over it, and it's give you the option what you can do. And so if you scroll down, just okay. So this is the navigation here. It says header, navigation. When you click on certain option, it will allow you to edit it. So this is the home, this is the courses, and this is work with me. This is content, this is about me. So if you click the about me page, now keep in mind that you can have a website, you know, with one page where everything is on a one page, and it's divided into sections where each section represents a page. And you can have a multi-page website like this one, the one I'm looking at now. You know, both are good. It depends on your use, you know, and your goals. So and then it says the blog. I didn't add a blog yet. And then it says online store if you want to add one. I'm not interested in this one. First, your first website have to be simple. You cannot get a complicated website and start adding elements to it and options, you're gonna get confused and it's gonna get complicated. So myself, I'm building a site now to offer website, web development or web setup, and email sequence setup for small services. So this is what I'm doing. I'm not going to use e-commerce now on this website because I have a e-commerce with another service, but I'm going to connect it to this one. But for now, this is not going to be using the e-commerce here. So if you look at the sections, once you add a section, you have the background options that you can change. I didn't change this one yet. This is built in. And then you have here edit section, and then you have the duplicate if you want to duplicate it, and then you have the move down, move up if you want to move the sequence of the sections, and this one hide, show, visibility. I didn't use it yet. And this one is delete if you want to delete the section you don't like it. And then if you click on this one, it says more, copy section, and then you'll paste it somewhere else. So you have so many options, but you have to learn this this dashboard, how to use it. And I used it, I started using it, and I built this section here, and this is my title. And even though the title and the text, all of those, you can edit the text and the color and everything. So if you click on this one, let's say this is my title now. If I click on it, and I'm gonna get this this menu here, this navigation, and then it says edit text. If I click on this one, it's gonna give me more options for the text and for the and then it says here AI assist. I didn't use it yet. And this one said duplicate, and this one obviously hide, show, this one delete, and it's a similar menu for the the section one, but you know what I'm saying, that you get a lot of options to change this one. And same thing, if you hover over, I'm hovering my mouse, I didn't click anything yet on this one, and if I click left to click the mouse, it's gonna highlight this one, it's gonna give me the options to edit it. I already did that, but I'm just showing you the and then you have those, learn about my services. I can change this text, change the color and the shape and everything. And what's nice about this service, it shows you the how it looks on mobile. So they want to make sure it's mobile friendly. And if you look here, and if you as you add to your website options and elements and you do the editing, and you want to see how it looks like, you go to the preview menu here. So if you hit on preview, so this is how my website will look on the internet once I connect it to the domain and it goes live on the internet. It's not live yet. I'm still working on it here in the back end in my web hosting. So this is section 1, and then you scroll down. This is section 2, section 3. And this is section 4, and I didn't get to this yet here. So this is the home page. It says home here, and the courses, I might move this to a different page because it has a section here, but it should be on a different page, the courses. So this will be moved to a different page, and then I have this work with me, and then you have this option, one-on-one coaching session and done for you. So I intend to provide those two services, one-on-one coaching sessions. If you are interested in establishing your own website like what I'm doing now, and so I can help you, even if you are not a web developer. It's good to know some codes, at least some HTML and CSS and some JavaScript, but you won't need them with this specific editor. So this is why it's good if you want to save money and you want to DIY your website without hiring someone. You can use this service here that I intend to offer later on. So one-on-one coaching sessions, and so in this case we can schedule a session. It can be 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, it depends what you need, and I can walk you through what I'm doing now if you want to do it on your own. And if you have other this will be easier for me because I'm using it myself, but if you have other builders, I can try to help you because I've tried different services. And again, if you click on this one, let's say one-on-one coaching, I didn't finish it yet, but if you click on it, it's gonna take you to another page. And then this page here, 1 hour consulting, I have to edit this one. So I have to add my content and my picture. This is not me here, and my prices, whatever I need to add here, you know. So this is why it's very helpful to get started with a website builder first. You know, you don't have to build it from scratch, you know. So then you can go to this is another page done for you. If you click on this one, see. Okay, so done for you. This is another page, and then I have to edit it too. I have to edit the color, add different text, different and then you have the contact me page. You click on this one, and obviously I'm gonna edit this text here. And you can, what's good about this website builder, you can change the sequence of the element. If you want to make them smaller, you can do all of these, you know. And then you have the about me. You can add whatever you want, and it's got the I still have to figure out if how they work, how to set up the content form. I'm not sure if it works, because usually sometimes it has to be connected to certain service, and I'm not sure if it is connected or already set up with Hostinger. And this is the footer here, they call it. So back to the editor, and so this is being reviewed, and if you go, let's go back to the home page, and right now it's shown on a desktop. And if you want to see how it looks on a mobile device, you go up here and you click on it says switch view. You click on this switch view, and it's gonna show you how it looks like on the mobile device. I didn't know they have this option. It's a great option here. So if you look on the top, as if you're grabbing your phone by the hand, and you know, scrolling down using the mouse here. So this is the title, this is the some text, and this is the call to action here, and this is another section. And I had to sometimes you have to edit separately the mobile view, because what I tried to do first, I did the desktop view, and when I switched to mobile to see how it looks like, I saw the title is inverted. It was shown here, but it should be shown as seen on this screen. That's, you know, just like it should be exactly the like the mobile, the desktop view, the mobile and the desktop view. So I had to do the editing but editing is very easy. You just move the boxes around and make it smaller and bigger, and this is how you want it to look. So this is very important too. And and that's the menu here on a mobile device. If you click on a menu, you go down to courses, and this is what I showed you before on a desktop. So also you can see how they look like on a mobile device. So these can be very complicated, because I already learned CSS and HTML, and I am onto JavaScript. These can be very complicated to establish this framework, and what you're seeing now, if you want to start from scratch using codes. So this is why a website builder is very helpful if you want to build a website fast, if you want to set it up, you know. And I don't mean to say build, you can say setup, because it's already it's built for you, you know. It's like it's easy. So and if you want to edit the mobile version, you want it to look in a specific way on a mobile, you can come to this it says we are in an editor now, editing mode. So basically you have two modes: preview, where you want to you hit in the preview, and then you select mobile or desktop, and the system will show you the how the website looks like on the internet once you connect, once it goes live. And The other one is the website builder, where you edit your section, and also you have the option of editing on a desktop or editing on a mobile device. So this is what you look, what you're seeing now. So if you all the way, this is how it's going to look on a device when you scroll down on your phone. This is perfectly fine. It's also similar, and I did not change use all of those options, but they're self-explanatory. Once you start working the dashboard here, this website builder, you can see, and this is my domain name. I bought this one with Hostinger. I already have georgekc.com, but I did not use it because I'm keeping it for another reason on the side. I might use it later on, but right now, since I'm gonna be offering this website setup service and email marketing, so I figured it's a good idea to have a domain that will tell people what I do, because I'm not an influencer where people know me, so I can use my name. Because if you use your own name and you're well known, it will be okay. You can offer whatever you want service, but people know you by the name. But since people don't know me by the name, and I want to offer the service, and if I use only the web services, the domain was taken. So I had to embed my initials, my username, like George KC, and the web services. This way, I have my name and I have the service I do, So again, if you have any questions, submit them in a comment, and you can reach out by adding a comment, or by emailing me, or by contacting me somehow, So and if you need any information or any consultation about how to start setting up a website like this one, because I know if you're looking at this for the first time, it may not be that simple. So if you need it, I can do a consultation with you for free. The first consultation, I'll do it for free. I can give you 1 hour from my time, and I can give you certain clarification on how to proceed. Again, this is George Shamoun, and I want to thank you. And this is it for this presentation. And I'm thinking of making more presentation like this one once a week. I don't know if it's going to be every Saturday, but I'm thinking. So if you like what you watched in this video, add your comment in the box, so this way I'll get a feedback, and also add what you'd like to know and what kind of clarification or questions you might have, so I can explain it on the next video. Thank you.